Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We just wanted to shoot a quick video here. We were attempting to do an Alum Creek Park video, and
it's like our sixth try.
Yeah, things didn't really go as planned. We were camping last week at Alum Creek with some friends, and I guess a little bit of a backstory is most of you guys know our dog Tank, and if you've been following along with our videos, you know that last fall he injured his right hind leg. He tore his ACL, and we had had a surgery to correct that problem, and he just never quite bounced back. So we ended up taking him in and doing some follow-up x-rays and just kind of an overall exam to see why he wasn't healing like he should have. And we realized he had had a compressed vertebrae in his mid-back. It was almost like bone on bone. It was so compressed. So that's an injury we didn't know about, and we think that that might have been what led to him hurting his knee in the first place. And it was just one of those things. He's so stoic and tough, he never really let on that there was a problem. And so we, he just never really bounced back from surgery. So, it was kind of something we were just dealing with. He kind of had a new normal, and we were just kind of going with it. Well, this weekend when we were camping, he had a fall and ended up hurting himself and couldn't walk. I was pretty sure he had torn his left knee, the one he had not had surgery on, and he just could not get around. So luckily we were at Alum Creek, which is pretty close to our, it's close to where I work, the vet office I work at. So I was able to call the one vet that owns a practice, and he was able to meet me at the clinic after hours, and we x-rayed Tank and confirmed that he did in fact tear his left ACL. And we also at that point re-x-rayed his back, and it had gotten significantly worse from when we x-rayed it a few months ago. So I guess we just kind of did some thinking, and with his age and the fact that he never fully recovered on his right
he was
hind.
Probably 60 or 70% on the right side.
Yeah.
Which was the previous surgery. Like, he actually had 2 surgeries on that leg, actually. So he was only 60 or 70% before last Saturday. And after this tear, and we did another surgery, he wasn't eligible for the same surgery, like the surgery that would actually be needed to correct what happened to him. We could have done a very minor surgery, and it would have been kind of like putting a Band-Aid on it a little bit. But he wasn't eligible for the full surgery, just because the other leg is only 60 or 70% healed. So ultimately, we had to make a decision for Tank.
We elected to go ahead and humanely euthanize him on Saturday when we were there. It was the hardest thing we've ever had to do, trying to make that decision. We contemplated, bringing him home and kind of spoiling him for the weekend, and then kind of being right back there in a few days. But honestly, he hates riding in the car, and It just wasn't really fair to put him through another car ride, and things weren't going to get better. We were never going to, other than just spoiling him and giving us time to kind of cope with what was going on, it wasn't going to change the outcome at all. So we just decided in his best interest to go ahead and have him euthanized last Saturday when we were at the office. So we did that, and it's been really tough. We've gone from having a 3-dog household down to just Cash, and it's just been such an adjustment.
This is the first time either one of us has had to put a dog down that wasn't already at the end of its life, and that was the hard part. Yeah,
so we just we were just getting used to not having Avery and having the 3 dogs around, and then now it's trying to get used to not having Tank around, and we didn't realize what a ruckus he caused in the house every day. His tail was going nonstop, and he just kind of had I don't even know how to describe it, just full of life all the time, and it's just, Cash is such a quiet dog that it's just really weird to just have her only around. So
no doubt.
We're trying to get used to a new normal, but it's been harder to make this video. We started off with just a Facebook post just so people kind of knew what happened, and we kind of just were trying to leave it at that and decided we needed to make a video as well. But from that Facebook post, we have gotten so much positive feedback, people just sending the nicest comments, reaching out with text messages, emails. We've even gotten some cards in the mail.
Yeah, Matt Miller from...
This is our favorite.
Matt Miller's daughter, Mia, from Cummins Camping. She colored this page for us and then drew this side of it, which is really cool, and they mailed it to us. So I'll put this... I don't know if it's coming up on the screen, but I'll put a copy in if it didn't do that picture. So that was pretty cool. I thought that was
Yeah.
very nice of her to do that.
So, yeah, we just can't thank you guys enough for making such a hard situation, you know, a little more bearable with just your kind words and thoughts. So we just really appreciate that and wanted to let you know that really meant a lot to us.
So thanks for watching our videos. Like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to us. We would appreciate that. And we have some extra trips coming up. Well, right now we're sitting at Pleasant Hill Lake Park, and the next 2 weekends we're camping.
Yeah.
And then we're not camping one weekend in July, and then we pick up the next 2 or 3 in a row.
Yes.
So I think out of the next 6 or 7, we're camping
All but one.
all but one, yeah, I believe. So we'll have a few more videos coming out pretty soon, and we appreciate you guys watching. And as far as Alum Creek goes,
One of these days we'll get a video.
we've camped there many times, and it's close to her work, and we've tried, I think, at least 5 or 6 times to shoot a video there, and something always happens. Like one time we flooded the camper, and then
A lot of times we just have family and friends.
yeah, a lot of times
stop by
people
to
stop
visit
over and
we
hang
just
out for a
forget
long
to
time
film.
because it's so close to home for us. And so one of these days we'll actually get an Alum Creek video. We thought we were going to do last weekend. We got some really cool footage, and Kenny was there, and we shot some real fun footage with Kenny and everybody, but just things worked out differently. So thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys.
Also, we do have Facebook and Instagram, so feel free to follow us on there if you haven't already. But sometimes we just post extra stuff on there that doesn't always make it into the video, and some pictures. I like to take pictures, so I posted a lot of those on there. So, but that's about it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Is that enough? Did I get it? More?